Are there any misconceptions that you would like to dispel about the Duke PA program in particular or the PA program in general?
I think maybe two. So I mentioned earlier that we're a large program, and so I think we always get questions every year in those Q&A sessions, and I know our students get questions about this. That's a really big program, 90 students per class. So am I really going to get personalized attention? Am I going to get the support that I need? Are people going to know who I am? And I would say yes, absolutely. And I think our students would too, and they always do. Because as we have grown over the years, we have built in support structures to make sure that students are known by faculty, that they get to know each other. We do a lot of small group work in the curriculum, and we shift those small groups every semester so they get to know a subset of their class. We have advising small groups, so every student has an advisor, and in the second year, they have a clinical coordinator, a faculty member. So they basically have two faculty supports once they move into the clinical year. And students can build relationships with whichever faculty, they have a connection or
Yeah.
maybe a similar clinical interest. So we work really hard to make sure that that culture, it feels very inclusive and that students feel known and accepted and appreciated for whatever they bring to the table. The other thing is, I think sometimes our name and the fact that we're one of the top ranked programs in the country perhaps works against us because there's a bit of an intimidation factor, I think, where maybe people say, ooh, that's one of the top programs. Maybe I won't even apply because I don't think I'd get in because I have maybe some aspect of my application is imperfect. I don't have a great GRE. I don't have a perfect GPA. And I would say that we have students who sit in our class every single year who have imperfect GREs and GPAs. But it's that holistic approach that we look at. So, you know, things happen in people's lives that impacts a GPA, and that can be hard to dig out of, but we're looking for those trends and improvement. We're looking for that grit and resiliency. So I would say keep in mind what our program mission is. Take a look at our social media accounts on Instagram and Facebook. Our students run our Instagram social media, and they really talk about sort of the culture and what it's like to be a student at Duke. And so if you personally as an applicant feel like you strongly align with our program mission, with our values, we want to see your application, and don't be intimidated by our name or our ranking, and don't make an assumption that we're only accepting people with 4.0s and perfect GREs, because that is not the case. That's not the case.
I guess you're saying don't reject yourself,
That's right. Yeah. Put it out there.
right?